howdy, Heather Anderson from Operation Engagement here, and I am going to show you a wonderful virtual manipulatives website for math. So come take a look with me. Howdy, howdy. So here I am on mathigon.org/polypad. And what this is a math manipulatives website. So here I am on the side here. I can click on geometry and I can click on polygons, and I have all of these shapes that I can manipulate. So I have this shape and this shape that I can drag onto my space here, and I can copy it and it duplicates. I can cut it and I can kind of slice it up here. It's just so it's so versatile of a tool. Over here I have these shapes that I can blow up a little bit and make into different shapes. As you can see, it multiplies the sides. Here I can make a custom shape, so I can manipulate the sides of the shape and make it into a shape that I want it to be. So that is really cool. Over here on the side I can also drag in these other shapes to make bigger blocks. So you can drag it in and then manipulate it, kind of like Tetris, if you will. I really like that. They have tangrams over here that are kind of nifty. You got the magic egg tangram, and then you got the classic tangram, and you can pull it in by piece and then shift it and change it and manipulate it by twirling around this little button right there. Over here they've got Penrose tiles. These are kind of fun. They've got kite and darts. They've got this little crown here. Looks kind of like a caterpillar. That's kind of fun. This would be great for the little elementary kiddos. They've got pentagon tilings. So over here you can manipulate all of these shapes. This is my favorite. They've got 3D solids. Look at this. So I'm gonna drag in a prism here. And check this out. This is cool. I'm going to go to unfold, and it unfolds the whole prism. How cool is that? Man, that really helps me to visualize that 3D shape in a 2D space. I really like that. And then you can manipulate the individual shapes within that prism. How nifty is that? So I'm going to do that with the pyramid. I'm just going to go unfold. Wow, isn't that nifty? I really like that. They also have utensils over here where you can take the protractor and you can manipulate the protractor. So over here, yeah, and it gives you different varying degrees based on how big and how small you get the protractor. Same with the compass. So you can drag in your compass. There you go. And then whenever you do that, it draws a line for you. I really like that. I'm going to clean up my space. How do I do that? I'm just going to drag my mouse over my space and then delete. And it deletes most of my things here, except for your tools, which I'm just going to go and delete here. There we go. So now my space is a little bit more clean. Patterns and art. These are just really cool here. They've got some fractals, they've got some tantrix tiles, some column tiles. Then we get into the really cool upper level math. So we've got numbers. So we have some prime factor circles. We've got a number line. This is great for littles, so we can drag in a number line and we can make this number line bigger if we need to. We can add steps, so I can have a 3-step here. So we can go 3, 6, 9. You can also add in this little jumper tool here. I like that a lot. You can also extend that by dragging it. We have dot arrangements. So if you have a graphing with dots, you can absolutely do that. You can split factors. All right, very nice. We've got some number grids we can pull in here. Very nice. We can switch direction as well. Great, so we can do some graphing here. We've got a multiplication grid that we can pull in. We've got some tools like an abacus, or I think I'm pronouncing that right. Some exploding dots, bucket of 0. We've got a bucket of 0. All right, I like that. We can fill the bucket. Yes. My favorite right over here, let's see if I can delete some stuff so we can clean up our space. My favorite is the fractions. I really struggled with fractions as a kiddo, and this would have been so helpful to visualize. I'm a very visual learner. And so we have this circle, right? And so I can pull in these little half things, boop, oh, and I can visualize a half. So, okay, I have my half. I'm gonna pull this in, flip it around. There we go, half and a half. Then I can go a third and I can visualize that third. I just think that's the coolest thing. I love that so much. Of course, I can always do it with a physical pizza, and I probably would prefer that, but this is cool too. All right, so I can drag these into my circle. Really love that. They also have algebra tools. So I really like this balance beam that they have here. So you can pull in shapes and see how they balance. It's kind of nifty. So I can pull in shapes and it will balance. So they've got algebra tiles as well. This is really cool, where you can balance an equation. So here I can balance it on my scale by pulling in these tiles. So I can put this here and then I can put this here. Nifty. They have coordinate axis and tables, so you can actually graph things out and you can put your XY right there. They have variable sliders. Nifty. I'm loving it. They've got probability and data. Coins, dice, spinners. You can dream it up. They've got it right here. They've got coins and you can flip it for probability. Nice. They've got a random number. You can randomize it. There we go. You've got this little wheel here. You can spin it. And you have one that you can customize as well. You've got some dice right there. You can roll it. I like that animation. That's pretty cool. Yeah, probability. That's another thing that I struggled with as a kiddo. And this would have helped out a lot. So over here we have charts and statistics. Let me clean up my space to show this off just a little bit more. All right, so we've got a donut chart, a pie chart. This would have been helpful. A box and whisker plait. There we go. And we can add in some outliers as well. We've got playing cards. Nice. Turnover. Cool. We've got dice, some more dice, some different dice. All right, we can roll that different dice. We've got non-transitive dice. Ooh. Nice. Grime dice. Lots of dice. And then we have games and application. So we have logic and computing games. So we've got some logic gates over here. This helps with teaching students how to code. We've got a metronome, which is fun. So we have got some switches. Yeah, so they can build a whole coding game over here. I think that's amazing. They've got chess that they can drag in and play. They have some currencies that they can manipulate, some clocks, and we have dominoes. Dominoes, I haven't played that in years. In addition to all of these really cool tools, up here at the top, they also have some pre-made things for teachers. They have courses. So over here, if you are teaching, say, triangles and trigonometry, they have these courses that you can just pull in and teach right there. Circles and pi, non-Euclidean geometry, all right, fractals. All of these courses are available for you. They also have numbers and algebra, probabilities and applications. If you teach math and you're like, oh, I need some help with this, I need some curriculum here, feel free to come over here and check out the courses options. In addition, they also have some lessons that you can check out up at the top. They've got activities and they've got lessons. This is so cool, so worth the exploration. Timeline of mathematics. Ooh, I could see you asking students to come to this website and say, all right, I need you to click on problems and puzzles and test your knowledge on problems and puzzles. They've got a really cool Alice in Fractal Land. This is just so nifty. I will tell y'all that I used to be one of the one of those kiddos that hated math so much just because I thought that I was bad at it, but it turns out that I just wasn't engaged with it. And if I would have had something like this that really helped me visualize how math works, I think I would have been much more open to it. So if that describes some of your students, maybe this is what you need. So Mathigon, check it out. I hope your students love it as much as I do. I've gotten much more into math lately because of this website. So I hope you're having a wonderful week, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Don't forget, Operation Engagement has a ton of free transformation kits that you can check out to transform your classroom and really engage students here at the end of the year.